Make your cheap curtains look high-end with these simple tricks. First up, grab a piece of cardboard from the recycling bin and cut a notch out of the corner. Poke a hole into your cardboard piece where you want the bracket screw to go. You can line the cardboard up with the corner of your window frame, and now you can easily mark your screw hole. No measuring and fiddling with a tape measure required. Then simply flip that cardboard template over and use it to measure the other side of your window too. This tells you exactly where to place the screw for your brackets, and it will keep your brackets perfectly even on both sides of the window with no measuring and second guessing involved. Now, grab some large binder clips and clip one onto the back of the curtain below each curtain ring, gathering the fabric together as you clip. This creates that beautiful pinch pleat look that gives your curtain such a tailored, high-end appearance, and it's a really easy way to elevate those basic curtains. I usually hang 2 curtain panels on each side of my window so the curtains look a little fuller. If you do this, you can keep your 2 panels connected by simply adding a couple of binder clips to hold the seams together on the back side of your curtains. Easy peasy. And finally, if your curtains are pretty thin and don't hang very nicely along the bottom, go ahead and grab some large paper clips and a handful of pennies. You'll use your hot glue gun to glue a couple of pennies on the end of each paper clip. Once your glue has dried, simply slide your penny end of the paper clip right into the bottom seam of the curtain. This little bit of weight helps your curtains hang straighter and keeps them from looking quite so flimsy.
Wait until you see what I did with this shower curtain. I grabbed some 1/2-inch PVC pipe and fittings. I connected the 7-foot piece with an elbow and one of the 3-foot sections, and then I added a T-fitting to the bottom of the 3-foot section and connected another 3-foot piece straight down and a 7-foot one across. At the bottom, I connected another T-fitting with the 1-foot piece and the 2-foot piece on either sides. I repeated the same layout for the other side and then stood it up. Although it did stand okay, I would recommend trying 1-inch PVC pipe for a more sturdy base. Then I added a plain white shower curtain with shower curtain rings that I had thrifted. I grabbed some fishing line and I tied it to the top of the PVC, and then I tied dry florals to it about 1 foot apart, going all the way down. I left about a foot or so gap at the bottom so the flowers didn't hit the floor. I love how you can customize this photo backdrop to whatever your party, wedding, or event theme is. I hope this inspires you to get creative with PVC pipe and shower curtains.
I headed over to the Home Depot to pick up a couple of towel rings and a canvas drop cloth. Then I ran into Walmart to pick up some no-sew hem tape. Grab your canvas drop cloth and fold it evenly in half lengthwise. Cut along the fold with sharp fabric scissors. To clean up the raw edge, you're going to use your no-sew hem tape and an iron. I recommend folding over the raw edge about an inch or so and pressing the fold with your iron first. This will hide any frayed material on your fabric. It's also a great time to iron out any of the wrinkles on the panels themselves. It's time to install your towel ring to the wall. Follow the instructions that come along with your towel ring. Now that it's installed, I carefully folded my curtain like a fan or an accordion to give it some style. Voila! A simple and elegant way to accentuate any window in your home.
Grab some kitchen towels or tea towels the next time you are at Walmart or your favorite big box store. Take 4 kitchen towels and iron out all the wrinkles. The towels can be the same pattern, or you can mix things up with coordinating patterns. Clip 3 to 4 round curtain rings to the short end of each towel. If you want to adjust the length of your towels, simply fold over the top and clip the rings along the fold. Then, slip the curtain rings onto simple tension rods and hang the rods in a window. Adjust the towel so the curve of the towels all face the same direction. Easy and instant window curtains. Find a fun tea towel with an interesting graphic image and turn it into home decor. First, iron out any wrinkles from the tea towel. Take any old or thrifted art frame and remove the previous art or any cardboard pieces. Apply painter's tape to the edge of the towel, securing it to the cardboard. Place the mat over the taped tea towel and slide it into the frame. You now have new, beautiful, and unique wall art. Find 3 or 4 tea towels or kitchen towels in a fun pattern. Flip 2 towels over and align the short ends up against each other. Place a strip of simple duct tape over the aligned edges and press down firmly. Continue to line up the towels end to end and tape the short ends together using duct tape. Have fun styling it on a table or kitchen island. Grab a wood dowel rod that is 1 1/8 inch in diameter and a set of 2 wood finials. On the end of each of the dowel rods, drill a hole that is centered and about an inch deep. Take both the dowel rod and the 2 finials and spray paint them in a color of your choosing. It works best if you spray several light coats for even coverage. Once everything is dry, screw in the finials to the end of the rod to make sure they fit. Now take a couple of simple J-hooks. Take a couple of wrenches and pull so the J-hook opening is just a little bit wider. Now take these J-hooks and screw them into the wall with a drill above a window. You may need to use a screwdriver to tighten them into the wall. To give your room a sense of added height, place the hooks so they are closer to the ceiling rather than closer to the window. With one finial removed from the dowel rod, thread 2 curtain panels onto the rod and then screw the finial back on. Hang the drapery rod and curtain panels onto the J-hooks in the wall. Depending on the size of your window, you may need to hang 1 or 2 of the curtain tabs on the outside edge of the J-hooks so the curtain looks even across the top of the rod. You now have a classic drapery rod for hanging curtains for just a few dollars and very little invested time.
For my first hack, my daughter has a closet that is open, and the top shelf is really a bit of an eyesore with games and an easy bake oven that hasn't been used in years. And as she gets older, I'd like to kind of hide that stuff, even though I'm not quite ready to get rid of it. So I grabbed a tension rod, a sheer curtain, and some beautiful fairy lights. So the first thing I did was make sure that my tension rods fit. Then I grabbed the sheer curtain and went ahead and put it onto my tension rod and fitted it back to the opening to make sure that it would actually fit. And then released the lights down, and then I added the light back. Now you could certainly leave the curtain hanging with the lights behind it. It's really beautiful, but I wanted her to still be able to access her bookshelf, but also to hide the things above it. So I added a second tension rod toward the back of the closet that helped gather the curtain and the lights, and then scooted the bookshelf forward and put them behind. So she has a nice draped curtain in her closet with lights. It creates just quite the thing. The second hack was just a simple piece of fabric for my son's closet to cover up the storage at the top of his. He doesn't want curtains and fairy lights, but this great Harry Potter fabric. And all I had to do was sew up the edges. You could also just use hem tape. And I made a rod pocket and then used a tension rod that would fit across his closet because it was wider, and went ahead and just hung it up. It covers that top shelf and it was perfect, and he loves it. He also has a light in his closet and it casts on the front of this now, and he just loves it.